Picture this. On one side, there's a desk drowning in clutter, paperwork everywhere, files lost in the abyss of folders, and on the other side, a sleek workspace where everything is in its place. Which side do you think functions more efficiently? Today, we're talking about the art of tidying up, and not just your physical workspace, but the very heart of your business. I'm talking about the essential systems and processes that, when streamlined, can transform your daily operations and, more importantly, your peace of mind. Today, I want to talk about 4 key areas that often suffer from organizational chaos. We'll uncover why they're important, common pitfalls, and most importantly, actionable strategies to help you refine them. Wherever you are in your business building journey, hopefully these insights will help to empower you to declutter, streamline, and optimize your business operations. So let's jump in. If you're new here, my name is Kari, and I help businesses with messy metrics clean them up so they can have the numbers they need at their fingertips to be able to make data-driven decisions and help increase their profits. So the first system we're going to talk about today is documenting and storing your SOPs, or standard operating procedures. So maybe you're wondering what an SOP is. It's more than just a set of instructions. It's really the DNA of your business operations, step-by-step guides that ensure tasks are being performed consistently and correctly, no matter who is doing them. Imagine baking a cake. Even if 10 different people are baking it with a clear recipe, or SOP, the outcome will be the same delicious cake every single time. And how are SOPs useful? Well, we've all been there, pouring out our knowledge into a Loom video, detailing the intricate steps of a particular task and handing it off to a team member. I hope you can almost feel the weight lifting off your shoulders when I talk about that. But here's a question. What if that team member takes an unexpected leave, or 6 months down the line, they need to revisit the task to be able to do it again? This is where the beauty of the SOP shines. It ensures continuity, consistency, and efficiency. Your team can function seamlessly, and you have the peace of mind that things are running as they should every single time. But there's also some common mistakes that can happen with SOPs. While it's great that you took the time and the initiative to document that process, creating an SOP is really only half the battle. A common mistake businesses make is not having a dedicated system to actually store and be able to retrieve those SOPs. Think of it this way. An untracked SOP is like a treasured family recipe scribbled on a piece of paper and then lost in the whirlwind of a kitchen that's busy. It really doesn't do anyone any good if it can't easily be found and then followed. So how can you streamline this? Well, here are 3 tips. First, come up with a centralized storage system. Designate a specific digital location, whether a cloud storage or internal portal, that's exclusively used for SOPs. This ensures they're accessible to anyone who needs them, anytime, anywhere. Next, make sure that you label them clearly. Each one should have a very clear descriptive title, and consider using tags or categories for easy retrieval. For example, an SOP related to client onboarding could be labeled Client Onboarding Invoice Process. Finally, schedule regular reviews. The business world, and especially when it comes to tech, is ever evolving, and so should your SOPs. Schedule periodic reviews to update any procedures that may have changed, ensuring that your team always has the most current information at hand. If SOPs feel overwhelming, let's simplify it. You can check out my SOPs with Ease guide that I'll link down below with you, and it's packed with templates so you can just jump in and start using them today. It's designed to make your SOP journey a little bit more efficient and seamless. Now, on to system number 2, cleaning up your digital files. In this day and age, a filing system isn't just about physical folders and cabinets, it's about bytes and folders and cloud storage. Essentially, it's the backbone of your digital workspace, a structured method to organize, store, and retrieve your business files, from important documents to photos and graphics to presentations. And I'm sure you're like me and you felt that pang of irritation when a file goes MIA just when you need it. It's not just even the immediate inconvenience, it's the domino effect that it can trigger. Every time you spend 10 minutes searching for a misplaced file, you're not just losing time, you're losing momentum and focus and productivity. And as the numbers tell us, even those 10 lost minutes daily can snowball into 43 hours a year. That's well over a week's worth of hours gone. Having an organized filing system is like having a well laid out library. You know exactly where to find what you need when you need it. Have you ever stumbled across a file that looks like this one? This is a sign of a chaotic filing system, and one of the most common mistakes that I see with digital filing is inconsistency when it comes to file naming conventions and storage practices. As businesses grow and new team members come on board, this inconsistency can lead to confusion, duplication, and inefficiencies. And it's not just about losing files, it's about the friction that it adds to your daily operations. With that in mind, here are my top 3 tips for streamlining this. First, design and implement a great folder hierarchy. Your filing system should mirror the way that you think about your projects and tasks. Start broad and get specific. So, for example, your clients folder could have subfolders like active clients, archived clients, and prospective clients. Next, remember that onboarding new team members is really important. Whenever a new team member joins, make it a part of their orientation to understand the filing system. A short training or guide can save countless hours down the line. And don't just tackle the training and hope for the best, but ensure someone in your team is tasked with following up and ensuring that the new team member is using the file hierarchy correctly and consistently. And please don't sleep on scheduled cleanups. Just like you would spring clean your home, your digital space needs decluttering too. Dedicate a day each quarter for a digital cleanup. Archive old files, delete duplicates, and ensure everything is in the correct spot. Remember, a streamlined filing system isn't just about organization. It's about enhancing productivity, reducing friction, and setting a foundation for smooth scaling. I promise both your team and you 6 months from now will really thank you for it. System number 3 that we can tidy up and make more efficient is your recurring expenses. Every business, whether it's a solo venture or a big business, has bills to pay. And some of those bills show up regularly on our financial radars like clockwork. These are recurring expenses, the consistent payments made for ongoing services or subscriptions. They could be monthly, quarterly, or annual. From software subscriptions and hosting services to membership fees and rental payments, they form a predictable part of your business's financial landscape. And in the day-to-day busyness of our business operations, it's really easy to set and forget those regular outgoings. But as any seasoned entrepreneur knows, those minor expenses can quickly eat away at your profit margins when they're left unchecked. Effective management of those recurring costs not only helps in maintaining cash flow, but also in creating a really clear financial picture. By keeping a finger on the pulse of every regular expense, your business can make more informed decisions and prevent unintentional bleeding of funds. Are you one of the majority of us who face an unexpected email alert because a subscription auto-renewed, or maybe missed an important payment due to oversight? Those hiccups occur when there's a disconnect in tracking those recurring expenses. Common mistakes here include not knowing your exact payment dates, forgetting about auto-renewals, or overlooking which payment method is linked to which service. These oversights can lead not just to financial surprises, but also disrupt essential services if those payments get missed. So how can you streamline this? Well, first, consider centralized tracking. Establish a single place, preferably a digital spreadsheet, that lists all of your recurring expenses. Your key column should include the name of the service or vendor, the amount of the payment, the due date, and the payment method, maybe credit card or bank transfer or PayPal. Next, try to anticipate your annual costs. These annual expenses, especially for software, for business insurance, membership fees, and similar things like that, can really add up. To avoid a large outflow all at once, consider dividing your total annual cost by 12 and then setting aside a portion of that every month. It's a simple way to ensure you're financially prepared when that bill actually comes due. Finally, schedule regular audits. At least once a quarter, review your list of recurring expenses. This exercise can help you to identify services you no longer need, opportunities to negotiate better rates, or even discover new or more cost-effective alternatives. By ensuring that every dollar is accounted for, you can optimize your business operations and ensure you're putting more into your profit column. Finally, the last system I recommend tidying up is your tracking of links to funnels and checkouts. For most online businesses, their digital footprint can be a bit of a maze. They typically incorporate multiple platforms and tools, and the digital roadmap of how customers move from finding you to purchasing from you can be filled with twists and turns and a whole lot of confusion. It wasn't until I was stepping into dozens of different successful businesses to help them with their metrics tracking that I realized what a huge problem this actually is. We know that digital marketing is an intricate dance of platforms, tools, and strategies. A single product could be advertised on social media, discussed in a webinar, showcased on a website, and finally sold through an online checkout platform. Each stage requires unique links, landing pages, and sometimes completely different platforms. And ensuring a seamless flow is crucial, not just for user experience, but also for sales conversions. And having a comprehensive system allows businesses to track all of those pieces and can save an immense amount of time and frustration. It's not uncommon for businesses, especially those that are scaling quickly, to quickly lose sight of digital assets. You might forget where a certain product's landing page is hosted or which checkout link is the most current. And this kind of confusion can become especially problematic when new team members join, leading to more confusion, duplicated efforts, broken automation, and missed sales opportunities. Not being able to swiftly provide the right links or update them can delay marketing campaigns or send potential customers in completely the wrong direction. My best tips for calming the chaos here are centralized digital asset management. Create a digital spreadsheet that acts as your online property ledger. Here, list out each product or service, the platform hosting every stage of the funnel, for example, WordPress or FG funnels for landing pages, the specific URLs, and even your pricing details. This spreadsheet becomes your single source of truth for all of your digital sales assets. Make sure to create this tracker in a place where team members can both access it and collaborate on it. This allows for your team members to add or modify details in real time, ensuring that your information is always up to date. Finally, and this has become a familiar refrain today, schedule a regular audit. Much like your recurring expenses, set a reminder to periodically review and update your link tracking. Digital landscapes change, pages get updated, prices change, and platforms evolve. By keeping your tracking system current, it ensures you're always ready for the next sale and that your customers have a way of finding you. As we've talked through these different systems today, I hope that you've seen that tidiness in business isn't just about aesthetics or order, it really is about strategy. Just like a decluttered physical space leads to a decluttered mind, streamlined business processes make way for clear decision-making, efficient operations, and a focused team. The small adjustments and the hours saved by overhauling these systems might seem minor on their own, but together the compound effect of this optimization really is significant. And please don't forget about your numbers. They're the compass that guide your business ship, the pulse indicating your company's health. When your metrics are scattered, outdated, or inaccessible, it's impossible to make educated decisions. That's exactly why I offer specialized metrics consulting services, and I bring order to your numbers by pulling everything you need into a custom dashboard. Imagine having a centralized hub where all of your traffic, marketing, sales, and membership data converge, giving you one full view of your business at a glance. If you feel like your business is operating in a bit of a fog and you know that you're missing opportunities, please reach out and I'd love to collaborate with you on a metrics dashboard that's tailored for your business to help you ensure that every decision you make is informed, strategic, and impactful. Remember, the pathway to success isn't always about taking giant leaps, but often about refining the steps that you're already taking. Streamline, optimize, and let your business thrive at its highest potential. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.